Right, last Iboost of the day, third one. Does not turn on, tried to put fuse wire around soldered fuse and it flashed. Oh, God. Not really like the first one we did. Right, let's see what we can see inside. Not seen one like this before. I've seen it with a soldered fuse. Usually it's the end of the fuse is soldered to it. Which is weird. Yeah, it's a slightly different layout. How bizarre. Not liking how that looks. That's not supposed to be melted. It's not a good sign. Yeah, that'll be why. We appear to have a short on that diode. That's not good. The rectifier might be alright, possibly, but I've just noticed this, look. Blackness. That's not good. We don't like blackness on that screw. Try to think what's going on under there. Damn! Jesus Christ. I've never seen this blown up before. So, what in the hell is that that's blown up? I'm going to hazard a guess and say the transistor, maybe. Don't think that's the bridge rectifier that's blown up. Looks like the look how hot it's got. Look, and melted that. Jesus, I've never seen one like this before. It's got to be a first. Usually blows the bridge rectifier up, but in this case, it looks like it's got rather hot and blown that up. So I'm going to pull that out and see whether the short goes away. Because I don't know whether that's probably not short. It's probably actually that's short for the heat. Customers, don't put wire across fuses. Very, very bad idea. Transistor very poorly. Transistor has a hole in. Not good. Well, they've made a serious job of this. So that is short. That has got a hole in it. That diode is a wire that's shorted out. This diode has vaporized the pads to it. That's mental. And yeah, they've made a serious job of this. My God, that's mental. They've properly. This is what happens when you start jumping fuses. When you start, the fuse is there for a reason, to protect this. So if that doesn't blow, this blows instead, and that's basically what's happened here. They've basically got they've had a fault here, and then they've basically that's to protect it. So they've bridged that, and then everything has just gone bang here and literally just destroyed everything. Whether I can rebuild it, I don't know, but my God, what a mess. Looked online, Googling some part numbers. That's an octocoupler. So hopefully that will protect that, because if the surge has gone through to that, then it's game over. So basically this side, so all this side is the side that controls the immersion heater and all that stuff, and then that converts the AC into DC, and then basically on this side you've then got your octocoupler there, which will kind of isolate that from the AC side. So if there's any surges, it should protect that. So yeah, I'm just tempted now. I think I might have to take one of the other ones I've fixed to bits again to see where the hell these traces go, because I'm not entirely sure what the hell goes to what. I'm presuming that goes to that and that goes there or something, but I need to really take it apart, another one to bits, so I can see how it goes. And while I'm at it, I can take some readings of these and see what's blown and what's not, because I think we're going to need that, and then that. I think the bridge rectifier's all right, maybe. Problem is I can't test it because I don't have these diodes here, which will basically be part of this DC, part of the low voltage DC side on it. So I say it would run if that and that are missing, because that will basically then convert the DC and it'll all run fine. But because that diode's blown there, it's not going to work. So it needs a diode on there first before we can test it. Right, so I've got the brain from the severely damaged unit plugged into this one that I've fixed already, and it seems to work all right. So at least we know it's not brain dead. It's just to do with that main board. That's the problem. So I'll take some measurements from this working one so I know what's what, and then we can put this one back together to send back to the customer whilst we fix the other one. Plugged in, and it did work for a second, and then it turned back off again. And then I was testing this over here, and then we got some magic smoke from whatever that component is there. So oh, it's still not happy, is it? Jesus. So I replaced that diode, and it seemed to work after that, but then that's just flamed out whatever the hell that is. So fun. More stuff to replace. Right, so I replaced that transistor there. Just needs straightening up a bit. It's just kind of cack-handed at the moment. And well, hey, we're on. It's actually working. So yeah, I just need to sort the traces out for this diode here. But yeah, so replace that diode there, which is like a TVS one for this circuit here, and then that little MOSFET, I mean the little transistor down there, but that's now on. So I'm going to leave that on all night just to check it's not going to blow it again, because a load of magic smoke came out and it blew that transistor up. We'll replace that now and we're on. So fingers crossed that's going to stay on. I'm going to leave it on all night, and then if that works we can fix this rest of this circuit here and put the components back, and it should hopefully work. So fingers crossed. Right, next day, it's still on, so that means we can fix the rest of it now, and knowing that it's not going to decide to turn itself off again. So all we've got to do is I think there's the diode and the switching MOSFET that we've got to replace, and then it should be good to go. Right, I think we're all done. So fuse replaced, and then we've also replaced that component, and then also this transistor there, and then that diode, that trace that was going across to the that MOSFET there, and then on the back that MOSFET and some traces underneath it that were burnt out as well that I've done. So yeah, what a pain in the backside, but we got there in the end. There we go, that is all fixed and all ready to send back to the customer. This one was a bit of a challenge, and like I say, I've never seen one this destroyed. So Note 20 customers really don't bridge the fuse if it starts blowing it. Really bad idea. But yeah, after replacing off the motherboard, we got there in the end. So job done.